Here's our tale of the tape. Prospect versus prospect. Someone wants to be a contender. Hector Valdez Jr., 15-0 with 8 knockouts. Max Ornelas has 5 knockouts with his 15 wins. He'll also enjoy a 2.5-inch height advantage and 1-inch reach advantage. California rules of boxing: no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. You can be saved by the bell in the last round only, and the doctor or referee can stop the fight. There's that step in, throw some shots and step out. And Valdez Jr. trying to smile it off, but Chris, those punches are landing.
Yeah, he's scoring points with these shots. And Valdez is going to have to figure out the timing to land a counter, because even though Valdez is doing a nice job getting his hands up and blocking some of them, he's not doing enough offensively to get the attention of the judges.
Valdez Jr. out of Dallas, Texas. Max Ornelas out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
See, those single shots, they're not going to land for 1, and 2, they look bad to the judges. It looks like you're following your opponent around. See right there, that just, you got to give credit to Max Ornelas for defense and ring generalship. You know, he's boxing beautifully. Ornelas can't touch him.
Yeah, and I was just talking to Hector Beltran, the trainer of Hector Valdez, and he said,
oh, right hand there for Valdez. Sorry.
He said, no, it's okay. He said Valdez has to do a better job of cutting the ring off. He has to stop following around and get that ring cut off. He also said that when Ornelas holds and grabs onto his arms, he wants to see Valdez just wail away on him, make the referee step in and tell him to stop.
That's what I just told Todd right now, and he landed a good body shot right now, but he should start throwing more than just one solid punch. He landed a good body shot going to the other side now. Double up with that body shots, hit the shoulders, hit anything. You gotta start landing. You gotta be a brute.
Well, Chris, at this point, are you confident that Valdez Jr. needs a knockout?
You would think. It does seem like most of the rounds have been controlled by Max Ornelas. He's landing good combinations, multiple combinations, and to Sergio's earlier point, the ring generalship. Again, Valdez is the one going forward, but Ornelas is the one controlling this fight.
Yeah, there's aggression and there's effective aggression.
Yes, and to answer your question, Todd, Hector Valdez does need a knockout to win. I can't give him more than 2 rounds in this fight so far.
Or maybe it's an ankle turn.
Maybe it's an ankle turn because of the shoe. Those boxing shoes right there, I know exactly what the problem he's going through. There's not much security in the ankle area. Easy to roll your foot.
15 seconds to go. Where's the urgency? And that will do it. It appears that Max Ornelas' game plan worked out to perfection as he seeks the biggest win of his young career. Sergio, any chance the judges will give this to Hector?
It's very hard to see this fight going against Max Ornelas. I think he boxed beautifully. I mean, he frustrated Valdez the entire fight. You can see the frustration in Valdez's corner. I think it was all Max Ornelas, and it should be unanimous.
And our fight fans here from Pechanga Arena. We now go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge George Cruz scored this contest 97-93 for Max Ornelas. Judge Raul Cai Sr. scores this contest 97-93 Hector Valdez.
I don't get that.
And Judge Alejandro Rochin scores this contest 97-93 to the winner by split decision from Dallas, Texas, Hector El Travieso Valdez.
I don't understand those scorecards at all.
Here's our tale of the tape IBF Flyweight World Championship. Utica, 34 years old. Musino is 33, very similar in height, but it will be Musino who has a 3-inch reach advantage. We're scheduled for 10 2-minute rounds. So here we go. And this is where Musino wants to do her work, get inside, make it a little tough battle.
Making it rough right there, see?
And those are where the headbutts are coming from.
Yudica trying to get away. Musino pulled her back in and digging away at the body. That's what you got.
Do you prefer an opponent like Musino who's going to come after you and try and bully you around, or do you prefer the technical style of Yudica?
I prefer an opponent that I could have fun with, and I think
Yeah.
I'll have a lot more fun with that.
Stop! Ya no tienen golpes, no tienen golpes. Separa, separa, separa. Vamos. Vamos. Box.
I would really want to see Yudica throw straight shots, just straight shots.
Nice left there from Musino.
Nice body shot.
Good straight jab, a tough one from Yudica.
This is Musino's fight right there. She needs to stay in the chest of Yudica, dig down to the body, and don't forget the uppercuts right there. The uppercuts are open because Yudica's keeping her chin down, her face down, looking there. Pick her up with the uppercut, swoop up with the left hook.
I like that Yudica's finding Areli's head when she bows.
Musino again, trying to bully Yudica around against the ropes.
Sergio, do we feel like a lot of those are landing?
No, they're not landing, but she's throwing though. See, both these fighters aren't landing like as clean as they should. But Yudica's really landing a little bit cleaner, but the volume is on Musino's part. The heavier punches on Musino's part as well.
10 segundos.
Chris, who are you giving this round to? Out of curiosity.
I thought it was a good round for Musino.
2 minutes to go.
Final championship.
Now that is a corner speech pulling on all the emotional heartstrings as Musino has dedicated this performance to her late father who died last year. 150 to go. Will we have a new champ, or will Argentina's Yudica reign supreme once again?
I mean, this fight is so close, it can come down to this final round. I know that sounds cliche, but I mean, it can go either way. It really can.
Yes, I agree. It really is close. I think definitely Leonella's gonna have to just outshine this round. If not, I think Areli has it.
Areli Musino. She looks like she's been beaten pillar to post. Yudica looks very fresh, but Musino has kept up an insane tempo. Constant pressure.
She's the one pushing the fight as well. Judges love seeing that. Who's coming forward?
Right.
Who's the one that wants to do the less clinching? Who's the one that's actually pushing the aggression?
Yeah, Yudica needs to fight her fight and definitely throw that straight right.
Well, that might have hurt Yudica a little bit. She's bending over still.
Yeah, she looks a little bothered right there. Maybe it was a body shot.
Well, she's not used to fighting these types of fights. She needs to fight her fight, stay on the outside, use her straight shots.
30 seconds to go. IBF Flyweight Championship of the World.
Areli Musino digging deep and digging down to those ribs. I love those body shots.
Beautiful
Yudica's
body
hurt.
shots. Beautiful body shots by Areli.
Joel Diaz said, give me all you got. And that's what Musino is doing here in the 10th. Nice left from Yudica. Fantastic fight. No idea who won it. Wow.
That was a really good fight.
I'm calling a draw.
It could be a draw. What do you have?
Judge Zachary Young scores his contest 97-93 for Areli Musino. Judge David Sullivan scores this contest 96-94 Leonella Yudica. And Judge Alejandro Rochin scores this contest 96-94 to the winner by split decision. And new Women's IBF Flyweight Champion of the World.
Here's our tail of the tape, co-main event of the evening. Alexis Rocha, you can see, much taller than Jesus Perez. He'll have a 4-inch height advantage and a near 4-inch reach advantage over Tijuana's Jesus Perez. Rocha not really moving around much. He's just staying in the pocket.
Because he's comfortable. He knows that Perez can't really hit him with nothing.
Again. Although Perez landed a few shots, just not with the same vigor.
I have to agree with Sergio. He's calm. He knows exactly what's going on. He can see everything.
It's a sparring session for Rocha so far.
Oh, that body shot brought the hands down.
Perez is hurt to the body. That was right on the breadbasket. He's hurt to the body, Perez. And Rocha knows it.
Solar flex.
He's got wounded prey in front of him. Can he make it? No, that was low.
Look for Rocha to pick him up with left and right uppercuts. Left and right uppercuts and digging down backstairs to the body.
Sergio, if you were Perez, what would you do right now? What do you think would maybe help him just at least make it through the rounds a bit easier?
Move his upper body a little bit more. Dig down to the body with the right hand and left hook up top. Cut Rocha.
Look at this. Hold on now. Perez may have sensed something here. And that has woken up Rocha, who may decide just to have a parking lot fist fight.
The guts on Jesus Perez, I'm telling you.
Big right hand. Here comes Ricky. And the crowd maybe starting to turn towards the underdog here. They want to get him out of there. Sergio, would this feel almost like a loss to Rocha if it goes the distance?
No way, man. I mean, you're in there with
left hand.
No way. I mean, we knew what to expect with Ricky Perez as far as him being a strong, tough guy.
Sergio, you told us you thought it would end in round 1, so don't tell me how you think he's going to be this tough guy that goes the distance.
Listen, after the inactivity, the fact that he's never fought a southpaw, the fact that there's no tape on him, of course I said that, but now we know what he's made of. I mean, this guy's a tough guy. He's made of steel.
Alexis's problem isn't pushing him back or throwing punches. It's about the fact that he's still letting Perez get off after he's landing his punches.
And staying inside like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
what an uppercut from Rocha. There's a nice left.
Yeah, that's a big left hand right there, but he stayed in the pocket instead of stepping back and letting Perez fall inside and try to catch him with an uppercut or something off guard. But when you're just landing shots like that and staying in the pocket, you're giving Perez a chance to come back.
What odds would you have put on this being the most exciting fight of the night?
You gotta keep him up.
He's trying to use his body to push Rocha back. It's just punch for punch now.
I'll tell you what, Rocha is hitting him with some hellacious body shots.
But Perez is coming back with the same. I wish to do what Sergio said and use his jab after he's done throwing.
Finally, Rocha doubled up on one side.
Fast hands from Rocha, but he just got caught with a straight right.
Because he's pulling back and staying in the line of fire. He needs to pick a side, left or right, and bend your knees. He's pulling back too cleanly. He will get hit pulling back.
Max, do you think this would actually hurt Rocha mentally because he's keeping up, Perez is keeping up with him? I guess the only thing that's bothersome is that he does have those abilities.
Oh, good body shot. And then Perez, as he has done all fight, right when you think he might go down, he throws a big punch and scores.
Perez told us he was dedicating this fight to everybody that works under the sun, for the people of the sun in Mexico. I mean, he did just that because he may not win this fight, but man, he showed courage and heart to everybody watching.
100%.
Let's go, watch the leg shots. There you go, sir. Come on, man.
approaches, gives him a hug to salute him. And he'll act like he won this fight. And in a way, he did win this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, here from Pechanga Arena, a fight full of courage, heart, grit, and fight. How about a huge round of applause for both of these warriors here in the ring? And now we go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge Jack Reese scores this contest 100 to 89. Judge David Sullivan scores his contest 190. And Judge Raul Caiz Sr. scores this contest 99 to 91 to the winner by unanimous decision. And still the WBO and ABO welterweight champion, the fighting pride of Santa Ana, California, Alexis Legs Rocha.
So here we go, our tail to tape for our main event of the evening. Super lightweight division, Joseph Diaz Jr., 32, 2-1, 5'6", 64-inch reach. You can see Zepeda, who's undefeated, is much longer, a 5.5-inch reach advantage. He's also...
That significantly decreases your chance of winning one way or the other.
Yeah, look at Diaz's face already. He's got a black eye and a slight cut under his left. There's a good right from Diaz. Needs more of that.
JoJo's also standing with his guard too square, so Zepeda's getting right down the middle, even with his jab.
Diaz landed 2 good jabs and a straight left hand. I want to see more boxing from Diaz instead of just catching everything. More boxing. Don't worry about hurting Zepeda right now. Just get that jab going. Get some points. Get some confidence.
I agree, Sergio.
Look, see all those shots right there being blocked, but they hurt. They're still hurting Diaz. They're still reddening the face. They're still going to pierce through.
I don't think all of them are getting blocks. He's landing a pretty good amount of them.
He should move his feet. He shouldn't just stand there for those.
What do you think of that, Marlon?
I think that Zepeda's actually, because of his positioning and how he knows what he's doing with his straight shots, that JoJo really needs to serve himself and move. And there's nothing more I can say about that. I don't think that that's a good strategy. I don't think he's wearing it down at all.
And Diaz finally showing some fire with those power punches, but Zepeda shakes it off.
I think Diaz is going to find more openings up top than downstairs. And that's not normally the case with Joseph Diaz. He loves digging down to the rib cage. But I think when it comes to Zepeda blocking those shots and then coming back with 4, 5, 6 punch combinations to the head, it can be very difficult to pierce that guard.
With Zepeda's length, it would serve Joe to use some angles. Try to get around that reach.
Sergio, how does someone like Zepeda... Oh, big right hand for Diaz! Best punch of the fight! Zepeda went straight back, and now he's back in the fire again.
And that buckles Zepeda, and you could see that JoJo's just trying to time him with that shot, but it's too far in between.
Remember, 2 fights ago that William Zepeda was knocked down. It was more of a flash dog knockdown down in Mexico, but that shin is vulnerable.
That could be a big momentum swing if Diaz can add to it.
Sergio, if you were JoJo, what do you think he could do right now to kind of start winning rounds?
Well, I would try backing up Zepeda. Normally, aggressive power punchers don't like getting backed up. So right there in the clinch, back him up, walk him backwards. Then when the referee clinches, you pop that jab in his face. You see JoJo's just looking for that right hook. He's taking 3, 4 punches to the glove just to land that right hook.
Zepeda still going to outland and outthrow Diaz in this round, but Diaz has landed a couple of big bombs.
I think angles would really work. What do you think?
The body shot there by JoJo.
Another right hand from Diaz.
This is the best one for JoJo Diaz.
fantastic.
I mean, these are still 6, 7, sometimes 8 punch combinations we're seeing from William Zepeda. JoJo is landing some good shots, some clean shots, but as soon as he does, Zepeda counters with a flurry of his own.
I think right now JoJo's landing the more effective shots.
I mean, it's hard to win rounds, like Chris says, when you're getting outlanded 4-1. I don't care how hard your punches are.
It's like
I mean, look at this.
it's like an uphill battle, you know. You land good shots, but whenever you're dealing with a fighter like Zepeda, I mean, it's just very difficult to ever get some momentum. I mean, he's throwing 4, 5, 6 punch combinations.
It reminds me a little bit of Bivol versus Canelo towards the end rounds. I mean, Bivol was throwing those combinations and Canelo just couldn't get out of the way of them. There's a counter right for Diaz.
Same situation. He threw while Zepeda was throwing.
Probably like to see a little bit more urgency from JoJo.
Well, I think it's fatigue from the arms. I mean, all those punches that just when I say that Diaz comes back with a combination. Just the courage on Joseph Diaz is amazing, man.
And now Zepeda. But that was JoJo Diaz at his finest. He needs more of that. He should be pushing Zepeda forward.
Let him go, JoJo. Hey, stop. No punch.
I really expected JoJo to be flirting like he just did earlier the entire fight, from what they said that they did in camp and what they practiced.
Time right there.
All right, well, we have some late drama here. JoJo Diaz may need it, as Zepeda has looked sensational here tonight.
Smart words from the corner of William Zepeda. They know just how dangerous JoJo Diaz is. They know just what level of fighter that he is. You can't go out there and make a mistake in this 12th round.
Yeah, I caught that too, Chris. They basically let him know that this is an Olympian, this is a former champion you're working with. Do not get lazy. Don't give him an opportunity. Keep that chin tucked in.
And they still know JoJo's dangerous, and they still respect it.
And now JoJo taking the fight to Zepeda here in the last round.
Incredible heart by JoJo Diaz. I mean, the courage.
Yeah, Zepeda made a brilliant fight.
Look at him go again. William Zepeda and Cameron. He said, I have to leave no doubt. I can't let this be close. We don't think it's close. But what do the judges think?
Statement performance tonight from William Zepeda.
Straight back. Let's go.
Definitely. I think he did his job and did what he set out to do.
Perhaps a new star born in the lightweight division. William and Cameron Zepeda.
JoJo Diaz is 16-0 against Mexican fighters with Mexican styles. He might be 16-1 after this decision is read.
And now we go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge Carla Cais scores this contest 119-109. Judge Zachary Young scores this contest 119-109. And Judge Fernando Villarreal has the bout 118-110 to the winner by unanimous decision. And still undefeated,